Hey, this is Andrew at tfa.com, bringing you another video edition of Cool Geeky Things, where we're looking at the vinyl Kotobukiya statues featuring some of our favorite Star Wars characters. We're doing that because right now we're doing the holiday Kotobukiya sale at tfa.com, where you can pick these up for 50% off. It's going to be running for, well, until we run out of supplies, but since we do have limited quantities, I can't guarantee how long it'll last. Today, what we're looking at is Darth Vader, the iconic version, and Anakin Skywalker. Here I think what we have is a pretty cool pairing. Now these are offered separately, but as I was mentioning, you can pick them both up for what it would cost you to get one at retail right now with the holiday Kotobukiya sale. And it's a nice opportunity to compare and contrast the iconic image of Darth Vader, which I think Kotobukiya has done a fantastic job capturing here, and the fallen Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker on the verge of becoming Darth. So let's go a little, let's start with Anakin, shall we? And we'll finish off with Darth, and we'll follow this chronologically, as it were. So beginning with Anakin, I think one thing that is fantastic is the way they've captured his face. We've got these hollow eyes, and you can see the bruising begin. And you know, anyone who's familiar with the original trilogy, that is episodes 4 through 6, is well aware of the darkening of eyes around the Emperor, and you can see that similarity here in Anakin, as well as the cowl and just the abandonment of the youthful grin that they characterized him in episodes 1 and 2 as having. I mean, he's clearly fallen to the dark side, despite the fact he's still rocking a blue saber. Now, we know it's only a matter of time until it goes red, but I think that this is a really good portrayal of Anakin on the brink. I mean, he's essentially already fallen, and now all that remains is for his final battle with Kenobi that will maim him and leave him open to finally becoming Vader. I don't really know what to say about this other than the sculpt work is fantastic on the robes. It's really good. The robe is dark and menacing. I think that the facial work is really good as well, the scars and just kind of the sense of loss. And finally, I really like the work on the boots. I think it's good sculpt work, and I think it's good paint work. Let me give you a better look at that real quick. You can see, and again, as always, if you can't see this very well, check out tfa.com, where we've got the rotating 360-degree images of these, and they're close-up so you can really make out the details. I think with that, we'll set Anakin aside, and let's take a look at Darth Vader. Now Darth, well, what is there to say about Darth? Everybody knows Darth Vader. He's one of the most easily recognized icons in film history. And this pose is fantastic. You've got his cape billowing out around him, and I mean, this is really, I'm going to turn around real quick and let you see it from a wide angle. You can see just how far out this is. I mean, it's really well done. And it's just this very dynamic pose with a lot of detail work that I'm highly fond of. So I'm going to point this out. First off, the materials here on the leg has the piping and the quilting effect to it, and as well as on the arms and the gloves that you see in the movie, and it looks really good. It's a very clean sculpt, and it leads into the boots very well, which are appropriately shiny and metallic. The chest has all the detail in the LEDs that you would expect of his life support system, as well as the ancillary boxes here on the side. I like how his hand is out there in that force gesture, which I can't really do, but you know, he's got the force gesture and the lightsaber. It's nice. It's like he's giving somebody a force push and getting ready to lop them with the lightsaber. So it's a real cool, dynamic sculpt. One thing here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get in close enough to show it to you, so again, let me ask you to check out the rotating 360s we have on tfa.com. But that neck chain that holds his robe here, I mean, they actually have sculpted the individual links, and you can't see it that well in the video, for which I apologize, but it looks absolutely awesome. I mean, it's really cool. So, Darth Vader is decidedly one of my favorite characters, and as I've mentioned before, I always like the bad guys, so what can I say? But I would encourage you to take a look at this, and take a look at both of them in greater detail at tfa.com, where you can really see all the detail work I'm talking about, and check out just what really cool statues these are. They also have a similar base. They have the lava base, which I'm not going to remove them right now, But it does allow them to be displayed together fairly well if you want to, as you can see. And it's kind of a nice transitional piece where you have Anakin, and when you combine him like that with the Darth Vader standing next to him, it almost becomes prophetic in a sense, in that you have him facing forward with the specter of what he is to become, reaching over his shoulder with that same force push gesture, and really kind of gives you a sense of foreshadowing of the fate that's going to befall him. So, as a whole, great pieces alone or together, and a wonderful, two wonderful adaptations of one of my favorite characters from the Star Wars lexicon. As always, thank you for checking us out. Check in next time, and until then, remember that whatever you're into, we've got just the thing for your collection. And until next edition of Cool Geeky Things, keep geeky.